I took the long way. What? Oh.
Sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Wait. We gotta watch out for Blake Griffin, bro. We'll get to the basket. Yeah, thank you for the idea. Get to the basket. Crash down to the glass. That's for you, LeBron. Personally, that's for you, LeBron.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The two stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot. Kicks it out to James. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
Here's James, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Offensive rebound. Paul kicks to Reddick.
What is this such a
Nice
guarding
passing
him?
here by Los Angeles. And Griffin scores. The assist from Reddick.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going. And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook. He still keeps. Now he'll
Brick.
write them down in his
You've got
phone.
12 bricks.
Setting his sights high and dreaming big. Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get
Excuse
this
me,
game started.
LeBron's played point guard, so you know I'm gonna win.
James
Psych,
against Ball.
nigga.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Charge.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
And it's Paul penetrating. Paul left side. And the shot no good, a bit short. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, it's been a lifetime laying the foundation for his game. You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Shoots off the step back. The shot's good from Paul.
Man, they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That's good. 6 points for LeBron.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Paul against Irving. Baseline jumper. Jordan kicks to Reddick. Launches it. And that one's good. Reddick's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Irving drives in. Jordan with some nice D.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there.
What?
Big gap in the defense.
Clippers leading by 4.
Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content with what they had. They added vet after vet as the season progressed. And
You
really
don't
made
want to
some nice
fucking play on ball
The
defense.
shot's good
That's
from
it.
Paul. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The drive by James. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Davis is checked in for Jordan. Turkoglu comes in for Barnes. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Paul. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith's subbed in for Shumpert. And here's Rivers following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And finished off by LeBron.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Now here's Rivers. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Irving against Rivers. And a wide open look for Irving. Another miss by Irving.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense maybe...
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
And it's slammed in by Varejau.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebound. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for the Clippers. And Cleveland also making a
Give me
change.
that.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for James. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Irving. And that is good. Irving's got 8 points.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse. Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him buckets. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
And as you said with Jamal, a lot of players can't really make that change between being a starter or a sub, but he does it so smoothly in such short time. It really adds a lot of utility to this team.
Here's Crawford following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Crawford drives in the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Smith with the stop.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
There's Crawford with the 3. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Amon Shumpert. And it's Smith. And it's Dellavedova in at the point. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, Jamal Crawford fitting right in with the Los Angeles Clippers. He said, quote, "This is the best team I've ever been on, and it's made me a better player. I've never played with someone like Chris Paul. He makes the game easy for me. I went my first 10 years in the league without making the playoffs, so that's all I want to do now." Kevin, over to you.
In his instant offensive role, he was a big part of their success. Thanks, Doris.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. Coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
To end the run,
Got
it's good, and
him.
the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Shumpert.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Paul, no one around him. Jordan dishes to Barnes. He feeds it to Paul. Pass to Hawes. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's blocked by Love. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Griffin's checking in. Cleveland also making some changes.
Oh, LeBron's point guard? Okay, I like that.
And it's LeBron in for Smith. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated and putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the cloud of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
Now here's Paul. Amon Shumpert unable to get his last shot to go. Paul kicks to Barnes. Shot from 16. And it's rejected.
That nigga's probably cold.
Here's Mozgov.
Point
He's
guard.
had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Weaves.
Pass to Love. Out to Shumpert. 3-pointer.
I know.
There's Mozgov. And lots of contact.
You don't know what's
Missing the
going on.
shot. He'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Well, they were 75% free throw
Whoa,
shooting
but
this
they got
season.
free throws.
Timofey Mozgov, 7'1", a shot blocker and rebounder. Still pretty foul-prone defensively, but he has really become an interior presence.
And Mozgov, offensively, can get you some nice second chance buckets.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Kevin, that he's a decent roll man in the pick and roll, and he can knock down the three-pointer on occasion. So, nice combination for
What
that
was
big guy.
that?
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
So, timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Here's Dellavedova, defended by Paul. The drive by Shumpert.
Give me that foul.
Mozgov
Stop forcing your
passes to
shots, you
And
dumbass.
here's
Catch
James
it.
outside. That's good.
That's wrong.
LeBron's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
I'm not sure
I
that
didn't
was
see
the
look
play
good.
they
That's
set
like,
up.
bruh.
Too good a look to pass him.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Love against Griffin. Offline with the baseline jumper.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself.
LeBron
with the fadeaway.
James. I don't care. I'm
James,
LeBron.
no good.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too
He wasn't
often.
even open. He's like, that's a problem he has. He can't even knock down open jumper, but he wasn't even open, you dumbass.
Defense
You're
did
in
not
basketball,
look
you
very
dumbass
good
bitch.
Dellavedova kicks to LeBron.
Stop jumping, you know. Yo,
It's off
foul!
his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And Los
my
Angeles will
ball,
go for a
nigga.
different look here. Davis is checked
What?
in for DeAndre Jordan. Turkoglu comes in for Barnes. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. Anderson Varejao
Straight up
checked in
Irving,
for
straight up
Cleveland.
Irving.
Kyrie Irving comes in for Shumpert. That's good. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.